Fiancé, I finally found you. The transmigration system told me to win over the righteous male lead, but I was misled by the information it left behind, and ended up calling the big villain my fiancé.
Host, you are currently cannon fodder. The supporting female character, Manhwa. If you want to survive in this world, you must cling to the male lead's thigh.
Who is the male lead? What does he look like, and where is he?
The male lead is the best looking and the most powerful existence. Use your identity as his fiancé to approach him. This is the engagement token. Warning, abnormal world changes detected. System offline.
Hey, at least finish your sentence. Where's the token? What's the male lead's name? Is this the token? Alright. Even though the system ran away, I got the core information. Fellow cultivator, may I ask who is the best looking in these 3 realms, and the most powerful?
Spare my life, miss. This lowly one knows nothing.
Is that really necessary? I asked several more people, and upon hearing most powerful, they all got scared out of their wits.
Miss, the person you are looking for should be in the 10,000 Demon Cave. Demon Lord Yi Yuan possesses peerless beauty and is unmatched in the 3 realms.
Following the direction the old Taoist pointed, I headed straight for the 10,000 Demon Cave. With this aura of looking down on the world and keeping strangers away, who else could it be but him? The strongest in the 3 realms. Fiancé, I finally found you.
Audacious. When has the Lord ever had a fiancé? Take her down.
Wait.
As expected, the system didn't deceive me. This is the best looking person. This is my fiancé. Why did the wind suddenly pick up?
It's been 500 years. No one has ever been immune to my demonic aura.
Your lordship, the demonic aura corrodes bones. No one can remain unscathed. She must be a spy from the Qingyun sect. This subordinate will capture her immediately.
Forget it, since you're already here. Grab a sword and attack the Qingyun sect with me.
Qingyun sect? Understood. This is my fiancé's test for me. Okay, fiancé. I promise to complete the mission.
Let's go.
I've latched onto a big shot. I'll be living the high life.
Wan, where are you?
Charge. Attack.
Miss, you're so fierce, but you should be charging forward.
You don't understand. I'm a cheerleader. I'm providing moral support for my fiancé from the rear. I cheered too hard. I'm so thirsty.
Miss Lin, what are you doing?
I'm picking some fruit for everyone to replenish their energy.
Miss Lin, don't go.
She can calm my demonic aura.
Fiancé, are you okay? You look terrible. Do you want some water?
What are you doing?
I picked some strawberries. Try one.
Sour. Withdraw the troops. Take her back.
Miss, you're done for. Your lordship is going to settle the score with you.
Who says? He clearly ate the strawberry I picked. Is this what you usually eat?
Demons do not need to eat. These are for the low-level disciples.
Then what about your lordship?
Your lordship never needs to eat.
No way. From today on, I will let you all feast to your heart's content.
Miss Lin, the kitchen is a vital military area. What are you all crowding around here for? Step back and line up.
What is this?
Sweet cakes made by Miss Lin. The taste is acceptable.
I won't eat it.
Miss Lin specifically saved it for you. She said you work hard on military affairs and need nourishment. How is it?
Awful.
Did he eat that sweet cake from yesterday?
He ate it all. Your lordship also said.
Said what?
Said your culinary skills are excellent, Mississippi, and requested you make more in the future.
What's going on here?
Get out. Get out. Pierced by the chains of resentment 500 years ago, the resentment flares up every full moon night. For the first time in 500 years, it doesn't hurt.
My battle-damaged fiancé looks so good too.
Your lordship, You have this subordinate report on Miss Lin every day. What exactly are you trying to do?
Supervise a spy.
Miss Lin cooks for you and heals your injuries, holds you on full moon nights, and keeps you from dying of pain. Being a spy like this is way too much of a loss. This subordinate takes his leave.
I am Ling Qingxian. I request an audience with Yi Yuan,
The chief disciple of the Qingyun sect, coming alone to break into the 10,000 demons cave. You've got quite the nerve.
I'm here looking for someone. My fiancé, Lin Wanwan, is being held here by your demon lord.
Fiancé, eat it while it's hot.
Your lordship, someone has arrived outside. He claims to be Miss Lin's fiancé. He brought a marriage contract token.
I don't know him.
Let's go take a look.
Wanwan, come back with me. I am your true fiancé. Look, this is the token.
The system clearly said Yi Yuan is the male lead. Stop lying. I'm not going with you.
Wanwan,
She bears the mark of my demonic energy. Other than me, anyone who touches her will end up like this.
Yi Yuan, what did you do to her?
What does it matter to you? She calls me her fiancé. She eats my food, lives in my home. Naturally, she is mine.
I will definitely prove our engagement and make her willingly leave with me.
Aren't you afraid he might actually find some proof?
Impossible, the best-looking one.
And the strongest one is the real deal.
Even if there is proof. So what?
Your lordship, this subordinate has found something. There is a 1,000-year frost marrow herb in the ancient secret realm. It might suppress the backlash of your demonic energy.
The secret realm?
Yes, the entrance to the secret realm has been sealed for 500 years, but this subordinate has sent people to investigate. The seal has loosened. We can give it a try. Your lordship's demonic energy has been unstable lately. Why not bring Miss Lin along? Her constitution is special with her around.
Fine. Is there also a soul-tracing stone in that secret realm?
Records do say it's in the same ruins as the frost marrow herb. That stone steel can see into the past.
I know what it can do.
Your lordship wants to know her background before she entered the demon cave. This is the first time your lordship has wanted to understand someone. Should we tell Miss Lin in advance?
No need, just say we're looking for spirit herbs. She doesn't need to know too much. Wait here. I'll go get the frost marrow herb. Don't touch anything.
Yi Yuan. Yi Yuan. This is a memory fragment from 500 years ago.
Yi Yuan. Outer sect disciple Zhu Xian had his cultivation drained last night. The meridians throughout his body were completely eroded by demonic energy. The soul-locking lamp detected residual demonic energy in the courtyard. Do you plead guilty?
I didn't do it.
Then how do you explain the demonic seed inside you? An orphan brat with no parents. How could you trigger the 9 heavens? It's not some extraordinary talent at all. It's a demonic seed of unknown origin. You've infiltrated the Qingyun sect for 3 years. Who knows how many people you've harmed?
In 3 years, I've eliminated demons 17 times. When have I ever not charged at the very front? When the outer sect disciples were surrounded, I carried them out on my back. Why didn't you call me a demonic seed then? The soul-locking lamp detected demonic energy. So why didn't you search Zhou Xian's own courtyard? You just need a culprit. And I happen to be a demonic seed. It's very convenient.
The demonic energy within a demonic seed shares the same source as resentment. Since he refuses to confess, then let him taste the feeling of resentment piercing his bones.
Who are you?
I can't do anything. I can't hold on to anything.
Thank you.
What's wrong?
Why did you give me water? Why did you hum a song for me? Why are you so good to me? I'm a demonic seed.
You've never done anything wrong. Not 500 years ago. And not now. They judged you with prejudice. You've never owed anyone anything.
Let's go back first.
System loading. Repairing data.
Your cultivation is too low. If I'm not by your side, you won't even be able to protect yourself.
Aren't you by my side every day? Are you using your position to settle a personal grudge?
What position? What personal grudge?
How should I know? You did it on purpose anyway.
Keep going. If you get it right this time, you can rest.
Really? Does this count as right?
It counts.
Your lordship, in the past, if a new recruit got one move wrong, they'd have to practice it 100 times. Now, with leaves falling all over the ground, you say it counts. This standard fluctuates way too much.
When your lordship handed Miss Lin the handkerchief, you even... I didn't see anything. I'm just a crow.
If you've rested enough, keep practicing.
Yi Yuan, why are you so good to me?
Your cultivation is too weak. You're holding me back.
It's not a full moon night, so why is there a backlash? If I hadn't come to bring you soup, would you have just endured it here all by yourself? Drink this soup first. After you finish, I'll give you a hug. From now on, if you feel unwell, you must tell me. You're not allowed to endure it alone. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Lie down and rest immediately today.
No need. Are you going to lie down or not?
Clinging to him has brought out my true feelings. If it's a loss, so be it. I'm taking this deal.
System loading.
Miss, that person is here again. The one who was chased away by his lordship last time.
Young Master Ling, wasn't the lesson from last time enough?
I'm not here to look for Yi Yuan. I'm here to look for her. Wan, I'm not here to force you to leave with me. I just want to say a few words to you. You don't remember me, do you? We met once when we were kids. Your father brought you to the Qingyun sect as a guest. You got lost in the back mountain, squatting by the road crying. I looked for you all night and finally found you under an old pine tree. You had fallen asleep, your face covered in dried tear marks. That doublefish jade pendant. I thought you would remember.
The system never mentioned any of this.
I thought you would wait. Later, by the time I received the news, you had already... Wan. I won't force you to come with me, but the Immortal Sect Conference is in 3 days. At that time, all the righteous sects will gather at the Qingyun sect to discuss their grand plan against the demon realm. Yi Yuan will be there.
What?
He leads his army to attack the mountain at every Immortal Sect Conference, without exception. Wan, I came to find you, not to snatch you back. But at this Immortal Sect Conference, no matter how strong Yi Yuan is, he won't be able to withstand the combined forces of the entire righteous path.
He's in so much pain every full moon night. The Qingyun sect is the root of all his suffering. What will happen if he goes?
Both sides will suffer heavy losses, or his soul will be shattered. I know you won't abandon him.
What is the meaning of this?
But if something happens in 3 days, this is the Ling family's token. Take it. At the very least, no one in the Qingyun sect will hurt you. This is the only thing I can do for you right now. Take care.
Ding. System data restoration complete. Main plot loaded 100%. Synchronizing world information. Original male lead, Lin Qingxian. Identity, chief disciple of the Qingyun sect. The #1 sword cultivator of the righteous path. Son of Heaven. Host's current identity. The official fiancé of the original male lead, Lin Qingxian.
No, wait. Lin Qingxian is the male lead? Then what is Yi Yuan? Yi Yuan is not the male lead? Yi Yuan is the villain.
Warning. Detected that the host has deviated from the main plot and forcibly bound to the villain, Yi Yuan. Original plot correction protocol initiated. At the Immortal Sect Conference, Yi Yuan will lead his army to attack the Qingyun sect and be slain by Lin Qingxian using the power of heaven.
Why? Why is he the villain? He has never harmed an innocent person. The Qingyun sect wronged him first. Why is he the one who has to die in the end? No. I can't let him die. Tell Yi Yuan? No. With his temper, he'll just attack the Qingyun sect ahead of time. That plays right into the Heavenly Dao's hands. Find Lin Qingxian. But why would he help Yi Yuan? But Lin Qingxian is the only one who can stop all this. He's the original male lead. If I beg him as his fiancé, maybe there's still a glimmer of hope. I have to find Lin Qixian. Only he can save Yi Yuan. Wait for me to come back.
The purine body walked out on her own. Heaven is truly helping me.
Your Highness, Miss Lin.
Went to find Lin Qingxian.
Maybe Miss Lin just had something to do.
She knows. She knows Lin Qingxian is her real fiancé, so she left.
Your Highness is right. I saw her heading toward the Qingyun sect with my own eyes. I, Su Wanqing, have come to pay my respects to the Demon Lord. I happened to run into that girl rushing to the Qingyun sect at night. I suppose she only stayed by your Highness's side for Lin Qingxian. Now, naturally, she's going back to find her real fiancé.
Who are you?
Someone who can share your Highness's burdens. Tomorrow at the Immortal Sect Conference, the righteous elders will gather. All their elites will be out. If your Highness wishes to attack.
Your Highness, this woman's origins are unknown.
Tomorrow, I will go to the Qingyun sect myself. Not to attack, but to pick someone up.
Why is she here? It's too dangerous. Yi Yuan, today is the Immortal Sect Conference. It's not a place for you to run wild.
I'm here to pick someone up. Lin Wanwan, come back with me.
Didn't the system say the attack was in 3 days? How did he get here so fast?
Who is this woman? Take down that demon.
I'll say it one more time. I'm here to pick someone up. Anyone who stands in my way dies.
I have no interest in romance. To find Wanwan, it was only because she was entrusted to me by her uncle, a girl at the Qi condensation stage, running off alone into the Demon Lord's territory. I was afraid something would happen to her, but looking at it now, I was worrying too much. Now that someone is protecting her, and is even willing to stand against the entire righteous path for her, I can be at ease. Stand down. Whatever happens today, I, Ling Qingxian, will take full responsibility. Yi Yuan, take her away. I won't stop you, but if you harm a single person from the Qingyun sect,
I have no interest in your lives. Let's go.
Wait. Everyone, please look at the marriage contract between Senior Brother Ling and Lin Wanwan. It's right here. Lin Wanwan is Senior Brother Ling's rightful fiancé. Now that this demon has come to snatch her away, is he mocking our righteous path for having no capable men? Or is Senior Brother Ling going to hand his fiancé over on a silver platter?
Qingxian, is this true?
yes, she is my fiancé, but the engagement was arranged by our elders. It wasn't her choice. She never chose me from the very beginning. From start to finish, I only ever wished for Lin Wanwan to be safe. Since we cannot be partners, I will protect her as an older brother. Wanwan, I didn't know when you went to the Myriad Demon Cave. Now that you're caught up in the grievances between immortals and demons, the only thing I can do is not stop you today. 500 years ago, the Qingyun sect owed Yi Yuan. The righteous path owes him. For you, he was willing to set aside 500 years of hatred at our gates. It shows you didn't judge him wrong. From now on, just call me brother. As for that marriage contract and all that, it was nothing more than a joke made by our elders.
Ling Qingxian, do you know what you say? You are the chief disciple of the Qingyun sect and the next sect leader. With this behavior of yours, where does that leave the dignity of the righteous path?
Master, if we use a woman's freedom today to preserve the face of the righteous path, that would be the greatest disgrace to the righteous path. She is my sister, not a bargaining chip. Go Wanwan. You didn't come looking for him.
No, I came to beg him to let you go. I heard news that something would happen to you at the Immortal Sect Assembly, so I wanted to find Ling Qixian. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have kept it from you.
We'll talk when we get back.
Trying to leave? Leave the purine body behind. Yi Yuan. It's been 500 years. The purest demonic energy within you is the best sacrifice to resurrect the demon god. The purine body is the key, and the demonic energy is the door. Now both the key and the door are here.
After 500 years, he really is a monster.
Yi Yuan, what are you doing?
Go. As far away as possible.
If I can change Ling Qingshuan's mind, I can definitely reverse Yi Yuan's ending.
Warning, the world's trajectory has severely deviated from the original plot. Execution is no longer possible. Rescanning. Host's movement trajectory exceeds the original book's preset path. Original capture target has been deregistered. New capture target locked. Yi Yuan capture progress 100%. Congratulations, host. Capture mission judged complete. Reward: the right to rewrite one sentence of the original book. Once the original text is modified, the world line will be rewoven. Please dictate the modification.
Yi Yuan survived. The demon seed was purified, and the torment ends here.
Modification complete. Ascension to immortality. Original ending permanently deleted. New paragraph inserted. Lin Wanwan, congratulations.
You won't feel pain anymore.
Master Elders. 500 years ago, the Qingyun sect falsely accused Yi Yuan's family in the name of the demon seed. Although these events have long been sealed in the archives, the truth has never disappeared. Today, the demon god descended upon the world, and it was Yi Yuan and Lin Wanwan who risked their lives to buy peace for the three realms. As the leader of the righteous path, the Qingyun sect was wrong 500 years ago. 500 years later, we cannot just say, eliminate demons and defend the Tao and pretend nothing ever happened. I, disciple Ling Qingxian, in the name of the Qingyun sect's chief disciple, implore Master and the sect leaders to give Yi Yuan justice.
I don't need your justice. I didn't get it 500 years ago, and I don't care about it 500 years later. But she cares. So she left you all alive. Don't waste it. You're awake. Does it hurt?
What about you?
It doesn't hurt.
Brother.
Why are you out of bed? Let him out. I brought 2 chests of pills.
Leave the things. You can go.
I came to see my sister. What does it have to do with you? You're not even married yet.
We'll get married tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Miss Lin, don't move. This hairpin is crooked.
Do you even know how to do this?
I'm a crow, not a magpie. Don't have such high expectations. Bow to heaven and earth. Second bow to the parents. Husband and wife bow to each other. Escort them to the bridal chamber. May you have a harmonious union for 100 years. May you have a precious son soon.
Yi Yuan, do you have any dreams?
It has already come true.